they leave the EU, Germany no doubt would reevaluate its position with the UK, such as the almost half million jobs that are there, and there would be a totally different situation occurring. Now, I'm assuming the Tory government in Britain is thinking perhaps turning more to the US and other nations, but that in itself is speculative and is a very tenuous problem, because the U.S. economy itself is not doing as well as expected. Thus, there is a bag of worms that the government in the UK is opening up in a situation where demand from Brazil to India to China to the U.S. is a problem, and it's an ongoing problem there. You obviously saw that from the U.S. Figures on imports, exports, etc. that we gave earlier in the broadcast. So this is one of the situations that reduce investment by German firms. Let's go and do the data. Do the markets now. I'm sorry here. This is Friday unless otherwise reported. The FTSE down 56.49. In Frankfurt they were down 8.63. In Frankfurt down 263.75. In Paris down 129.94. In Brussels 44.96. In Madrid 165.20. In Zurich 156.46. In Moscow they were also down 27.13. In Johannesburg down 294.82. In Bombay 263.78. In Karachi 295.07. In Lahore 83.32. In Colombo they were down 35.42. And on Wednesday in Tehran 17 they were down. The Hang Seng was down 30.21. In Shanghai, they were down 8.52. The Dow in New York was down 115.44. The Nasdaq was down 27.95. The Merc out in the city of Chicago, the commodities market, was down 13.40. In San Pablo, 1,215.80 in the negative, and in Mexico they were also in the negative, 103.69. Let's quickly look at the commodities and see where petrol is in the scheme of things. Brent crude was up $2.87. It's resting at $65.45. The spot was up $1.82 at $63.55. West Texas Intermediate crude was up $2.49 at $60.31. T-Boone picking is jumping for joy. He remembers $15 a barrel oil. One of the big problems here is that this, where it is good for, say, Venezuela, the Russian Federation, and the other oil-producing nations, it is bad for the rest of the world. So this is a problem. We need lower-cost energy, and this is a problem. There's a glut out there, and if I have time, I'll get to some of the energy figures here. Cocoa was down $29. The gold on the Forex at $1,190.40. It was up 96 cents. Dubai gold was up $1.40 at $1,188.90. Coffee was up just 2 cents. We won't spend a lot of time there. Let me just look at some of these figures from the U.S. agency here. We had them up, and let's see if we can find them very quickly here. This was the petrol production within the U.S. This is monthly supplies here, and we have it down here, I guess. Here we go. Crude oil, 295,464. This is crude oil prediction. This is thousands of barrels here. This was the field production here, and the imports 334,806 of there. This is the latest. This is from March, and if we look at other things here, liquefied petroleum gas at let's see, 85,000, and jump to some other things here very, very quickly. Finished motor gasoline at 584,298 barrels. Their production, their imports of 24,730. So you can kind of see where we're ending here. And the ending, what the surplus is, 287,836 ending stocks, they call it. And this is finished motor gasoline, as they call it. We want to go into kerosene and certain other fuels here, but if we start looking at some of the totals, 394,084 there, and if we that is the supply, and that was in March. So you can see roughly that there is a lot of petrol out there, and that will continue. That's what was produced in the U.S. as wellheads fell. And we don't have that. We'll get that next week. We'll wind this down here at this point. We ran over. Anyway, we'll adjust this on some. You'll get the full report. Nonetheless, this is Numbers Man. For the those in business, make next week a productive one. For the consumer, keep your eye on the ball. Good day.